Okay, let's try that again, guys. Sorry. Good afternoon and welcome to 710 Radio. We knew it was going to bound to happen sooner or later, but that's something we can fix. Hey, the high today is supposed to be in the 90s, but right now it is a beautiful 81 degrees. The sky is clear and beautiful. Rock Hill, South Carolina. Hey, we're going to have a great show this afternoon. And for those who are waking up, good morning. This is your Wake and Bake this morning. We just going to take you in a little different mode this morning. We hope you enjoy what we're going to bring. We're going to bring on the Weed for Warriors about 15 minutes after the hour. And they're from Florida, so hang on tight, guys. We're going to be talking about some Florida news today on Rosemary's World of Cannabis. We'll be right back.
It takes courage to act. Part of being hungry when you've been defeated, it takes courage to start over again. It doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter about the things that you've done that you feel guilty about. If you wouldn't do it today, you're convicting an innocent person. There's greatness in you. And you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside.
Yeah.
And since I'm going to do this, I'm going to harness my will, and I'm not going to let anything stop me.
It seems like the world is testing me. Will I conquer or will it get the best of me? Half of the world sees success in me, the other half is second guessing me. But I kid you not, don't mess with me, cause I think I got something possessing me. No matter what, I'm gonna give what's left of me. I didn't choose this life, it was destiny. Now I'm feeling like I might go psycho. Stand back cause I'm feeling like I might blow. Slim chance, but I'm putting up a fight though. They tell me just the wrong path, but I know it's right though. Let's pick up the world and shake it. Throw it to the ground and laugh as I break it. Let the whole world know that I'ma make it. And if you don't give it to me, then I'm gonna take it. Beast mode, I'm in beast mode. Gunning for the top, cock back, reload. I'm a new man with a new attitude, but don't get me wrong, I'm still me though. I'm all in now, I ain't bluffing. I risk everything, regret nothing. My determination's disgusting, so every day my ass I'm busting. Let me take it back, break it down. Just a couple more months, then college bound. Got a scholarship, my bags were packed, and my world turned upside down when I got that phone call, so shocking. I thought my heart was stopping. Are you serious? There's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity knocking. But wait, what now? Thought I had my whole life figured out. Everything I was once sure about was now skepticism and doubt. Almost lost control, lost sanity. Meanwhile, my friends abandoned me. I felt lost in the world for a little bit. Had nobody but my family, but I bounced back and got in the zone. Late nights, just me and the microphone. My friends were off at college while I was right here sitting at home. They were partying, I was cutting tracks. They were going out, I was making stacks. It's the road I chose, so you know I'm in Milwaukee. Proudly, you never look back. Now, fast forward a couple years, most of my fears have disappeared. After the blood, the sweat, and tears, I dedicate this right here to all my non-believers and haters. Y'all doing me nothing but favors. Keep talking, I can't hear you. Someone go get me a translator. It used to get to me, to the old me. Think you could do better than show me. Those who know me least have the most to say. Don't judge me if you don't know me. Whether I'm a billionaire, flat broke, you think that matters? Is that a joke? If you ain't got talent, you really think money will get you anywhere? Nope. Or you wanna play music Monopoly? I've mastered the game, no tapping me. Taking over the world, what I'm money adds up. I'm just passing go, there's no stopping me. I work so hard, I earned it. It's mine now and I'll never return it. I'ma do it so damn big every day. My fans confirm it. So blast off, I'm out of here. Out of this world to the atmosphere, so long, I'm gone. Been a hell of a ride, what a year, it's just the start. The beginning, the top of the very first inning. No need for a call to the bullpen, bottom of the ninth and I'll still be winning. What I went through, it was worth it all. All the time being pinned up against the wall, trying to please my family, friends and fans. When it's all said and done, after all I gotta do what's right for me. I gotta chase after this dream. I'm so proud of us, how far we came, me and my whole damn team. God, I'm just doing my best. For real, I feel so blessed. I think somebody's watching over me. Tell me, world, did I pass your test? Did I do this right? Please tell me. I need you now, please help me. Cause life don't come with no manual. I play the cards that you dealt me. My life is on the line every time I rhyme. Always on my grind 24/7. So much on my mind. Someone please remind me that I'll be fine. Wear my head into the fans. My life I owe you. So close to my heart I hold you. But to anyone who ever thought of doubting me, I'm so proud to say that I told you.
I'd like to thank all the men and women in the armed forces. I wouldn't be able to follow my dreams if it weren't for them. I get nervous for a show, then I put it all to the side when I realize you'll wake up in the middle of the night just to fight for my freedom. I pledge my allegiance. Ball players and rappers get paid more, I can't believe it. Honestly, we all blessed. Even when I feel depressed, I realize it ain't nothing compared to post-traumatic stress. The government said they look out for you, then they turn their back. You seen your own friends die, there ain't nothing worse than that. You come home and your wife might have left you for a new man. Your kid don't remember you and ain't shit you can do, man. Sorry on behalf of the people that just ignore you. We dying over money, religion, and finding oil. I understand it's necessary, I just wish it wasn't. Ignorant men and women, they just go and blame the Muslims. Stop pointing fingers and blaming a race of people when every single walk of life is carrying some evil. I know a lot of people gonna get my words twisted. I'm a good guy spreading good vibes on a mission. I want the world to be more accepting of others. Instead of seeing color, realize we sisters and brothers. I was growing up, I showed more respect to my mother. I wanna smile and be happy, but the world's full of trouble. It's high rest. Everybody going through some shit, trying hard not to lose my head. Always give my all, my back is against the wall. So many thoughts that just go unsaid. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. The world don't treat mental illnesses as serious as physical, cause they don't know every day what it's like to feel invisible. We focus on the wrong things and honestly it's pitiful. People getting shot with their hands up like they criminals. We living like we fucking slaves. Teachers getting underpaid. So much weighing on my brain, that's why I carry so much pain. I was popping champagne, my friend was in the hospital. Should've been there when he got jumped. I feel responsible. Everybody caught up and living in the moment. That's cool every once in a while, but stay focused. Should I keep a gun loaded or keep my heart open? I'm trying to find a balance in my life, I swear it's hopeless. I always take out my problems on the people that's closest. They never get the flowers when they can still smell the roses. Children starving and they homeless, most people just accept it. I can't be the only one that feels so disconnected. Every day another stupid person gets commended. Some loved ones close to me cancer went undetected. Stop judging motherfuckers when you don't know what they go through. You don't know how close they came to tying the rope noose. Walk a day in my shoes, I ain't got shit to lose. Come meet the forbidden fruit, see the terrible truths. People die from suicide, addiction, and overdose. Acting like I can't relate, but that shit hit close to home. Everybody going through some shit, trying hard not to lose my head. Always give my all, my back is against the wall. So many thoughts that just go unsaid. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too many.
I don't need no cocaine, no crystal meth, no heroin, no gin, no Captain Morgan, no pussy hole, no OJ. I'm okay with Vancouver 8 and some indica brown, me some at-home bake. One blood radio and I'm straight. Smoke one son with my friend, I say it's weed. All I need is weed. All I need is weed. All I need is weed. So you can have that other shit that's on. Hey, look, I don't need no cancer stick, no Oxycontin, you can have it. I'm breathing out so much smoke, niggas think that I'm half dragging. Why you on that crystal, nigga? Why you on that tipper, nigga? Before I go that far again, I'll get back on that liquor, nigga. I done drove the country, done flown the globe. Pop 20 packs and snow the O's. Went to jail, got out the army. These days give a nigga pistol blow, and I'm okay with Vancouver 8. Island skunk, cherry AK, green crack, white widow. Throw a peace sign if you can't relate. It's a little Korean girl throwing up peace right now, and I know I hurt you. Why? Cause nigga, you hood as fuck. But nigga, I'm universal. Listen to good music, who we? Devin the motherfucking dude, he wrote a song, I heard it, and now I got an ashtray just for my doobies. sugar haze, lemon haze, derby poison, that shit's okay. But that pineapple express and that blueberry diesel be banging my brain. Smoke some katama, time CBD, that shit there be killing my pain. So don't come to me talking about no pills, all I need is Mary Jane. I don't need no cocaine, no crystal meth, no heroin, no gin, no Captain Morgan, no pussy hole, no OJ. I'm okay with Vancouver A, and some indica around me, some at-home bake. One blunt radio and I'm straight. Smoke one some more, and I say it's weed, 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 weed. All I need is weed, 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 weed. All I need is weed, 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 weed. All I need is weed, so you can have that other shit, that's something I don't need.
All I need is weed, wax and some tasty edible. A little wordplay, smoky smoke, spaced out high decibels, banging out the back like a migraine. Doc said I'm insane. Want me on person, but that's really fucked, man. Half a bottle kick a nightmare in his ass, man. And because I don't get along with the monsters, oh, what a rush. Put you on the track like some Girl Scout cookies. For what? When I'm like the medicine man, no rookies. I gather pictures of my smoke mix fire. Sticky in my spot, sweet married girl I desire. All I need is weed, weed, weed.
I don't need no cocaine, no crystal meth, no heroin, no gin, no Captain Morgan, no pussy hole, no OJ. I'm okay with Vancouver A, and some indica around me, some at-home bake. One blunt radio and I'm straight. Smoke one some more, and I say it's weed, 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 weed. All I need is weed, 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 weed. All I need is weed, 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 weed. All I need is weed, so you can have that other shit, that's something I don't need.
And we're back. We're back 12 minutes after the hour. I hope you're enjoying your wake and bake for those who are on the west. And for those who are on the east, I really hope you're enjoying your lunchtime as well. Hey, we have a special guest that's on the phone with us right now. We have Weed for Warriors out of North Central Florida. Good afternoon. Welcome to Rosemary's World of Cannabis.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I see y'all got a lot going on down there in Florida, and I hate to kind of throw you up under the bus, but since I hadn't got a chance to talk to nobody yet in Florida, I'm going to hit you with a question. I don't know if you know about it yet or not. I'm hoping you do, because the story is like 14 hours old, and by you being in Florida, I'm hoping you know about this. It's a dispensary. I'm not going to call out the dispensary's name or anything like that. They're in Florida. Right now, it's getting their product pulled off the shelf, their flower. And if they don't pull that flower off the shelf, that they're they're being threatened to lose their license by DOH. Do you know anything about that?
I do, and that is all correct. The Florida Department of Health has issued a pretty much a warning to one of the current license holders here in the state of Florida to stop selling its flower product. They have put in a some sort of capsule in order to vaporize it, because they do not allow smoking of whole flower cannabis here in the state of Florida. So the dispensaries have come up with this way of putting it in a vaporizer cup, so that they can actually sell flower in the stores, and patients can come and buy it and use it for medicine. Well, the Department of Health has said that they do not approve of that method of delivery, and they have warned the growers that they needed to stop.
Yeah, now this is my question that I would be asking as the grower and the dispensaries that have all this excess flower. What they're supposed to do with it. I mean, we're talking big time dollars here of people's hard work that they have developed to take the time to grow. They purchase this from the growers, and now you're trying to say these people are trying to tell them to sit on it and they can't give it to the patient. I'm sorry, that's just wrong.
I completely agree with you. There's a lot of ass backwards things that are happening here in the state of Florida right now. We're trying to all stand together right now as a community and fight against our elected officials, because they're doing whatever they can to stand in the way of the patients and them being able to get the medicine that they not only voted for, but they need to survive.
Yeah, I agree with you on that 100% totally. That's why I haven't pulled up states and moved to Florida. I'm originally from Gainesville, Florida, and I have about 75% of my family members are still in that area, and some of them definitely need to use cannabis, but they're refusing to use it right now. And they're even refusing to get a medical card for the simple fact that they cannot use it in their choice of smoking or possibly vaping it in some sense of form, because you can vape. It wouldn't actually be called vape, but it still be smoking that you could actually do to the flower itself. So but you gotta think about it. It's kind of like a double-edged sword for those people too, those owners that was standing with the state of Florida at one point for them to kind of blockade anybody else not getting in. It seems like they're kind of bending them over as well at this point. I hate to say it like that, but that's what it seems.
It's all about the money right now here in the state of Florida. The patient's, and I hate saying this, but the patient's best interest is not being looked at.
Not at all.
It's in the best interest of our elected officials' pockets and the people who have already received their license to actually grow. Their best interest is what's being put first, not the patients, not the will of the voters, and that has to stop. And we're actually having a rally down in Orlando, Florida, this Thursday. It starts at 12 o'clock at the Department of Health in downtown Orlando. We're going to have some key speakers, some key advocates that are going to get up and talk. Representative Carly Smith is going to be there. We're really going to try and make a stand against our elected officials in the Department of Health.
Yeah, I know Roz McCarthy or some of the people from Minorities for Medical Marijuana will be there as well. I'm the South Carolina chapter, and I started working with them hoping to go to Florida, but when the problem started there in Florida, I said, well, what's to stay here until they get that worked out? So it's like craziness. But yeah, that kind of hit me, and I said, I hope that you knowing by you being for the Weed for Warriors down there in Florida, I kind of was almost positive that you was abreast of everything. Let me ask you, what part of North Central Florida are you representing? Are you representing the whole North Central Florida, or who are you representing exactly?
I'm actually located in Jacksonville, Florida. We have a chapter down in Tampa, and right now we're just, with how the laws and everything are going, we're really just trying to rally the troops and get everybody to get out there and let their voice be heard. Mm-hmm. Because nothing's going to change here in the state of Florida until the people come together and stand against these people in power.
You're absolutely right about that. And something else that changes too. People, you must get out and vote. Just like you voted for cannabis to be legal in the state of Florida and your representatives are not representing you, excuse the expression, y'all, I've been saying this for years, vote they asses out. I mean, if you can vote them out, because this is ridiculous. Y'all voted 73%, 72 or 73%. That's a large majority. We got more votes than the president did.
Yep. And that's sad, because week after week after week, people go in there and they go up to Tallahassee and they sit down in these Senate and House hearings, and they speak their heart, they give their life and just their testimony, and it's completely unheard, and it falls on deaf ears, and it's sad and pathetic on our state's elected officials' part, because they're just ignoring the will of the people.
Let me ask you this: how many veterans do you have coming out in those areas going to Tallahassee?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Are you having any of the veterans to come out and go to Tallahassee to these different things? Are they speaking as well?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. We have veterans that come almost every time we're in Tallahassee, and they give their testimonies. Because there's no smoking here in the state of Florida, and vaping right now is really in question. And for veterans who suffer from PTSD, smoking and vaping is the fastest, the quickest way to have some form of relief. And for our representatives to flat out deny our veterans that right it's unconstitutional. We fought for this freedom. We fought for freedom of choice, and we want to choose cannabis over these deadly, addicting prescription drugs that are being pushed out to our veterans, yet we don't have the option to choose cannabis in the states we live in.
Yeah, you're talking to somebody that's a veteran. I have a lot of veterans around me as far as family and friends, and a lot of them could use cannabis besides myself. And it's kind of, I mean, just what they do general is totally ridiculous, but at the same time they can stand up to you, come up to you and shake your hand and say, thank you for your service. And it takes, and trust me, since I've been doing this, I've developed a thicker skin. But when I first started, and looking these people in the face and hear some of the things that just came out their mind, I just really wanted to ask them, what in the freaking frack are you really thinking, telling me this, but at the same time you're denying me the right to heal myself?
That we have some of the same interactions with some of our Florida representatives in Tallahassee. We'll get up and talk, and we'll give our hearts and we'll give our testimonies, and then after it they'll come outside and they'll speak to us and shake our hands and tell us thank you. I'm like, you just ignored everything that I had to say for the last 15 minutes, and then you're going to come out here and play politics and shake my hand when it's all said and done.
Yeah, it's just incredible how they do it. And yesterday we talked to a veteran from Georgia. He contacted you. A matter of fact, I seen the post where he had contacted you, the Canamedic. Me and him is gonna be good friends because I'm gonna try to go down there in his area to help him out as well. And I reached out to you as well because, like I said, I'm a veteran myself. I have a lot of friends that are veterans, and it just bugs me because I've seen firsthand, not there on the battlefield, but after these guys and girls come back, and by my husband being in the unit that he was in, I seen some craziness. So if I'm seeing the after effects of this craziness that they seen firsthand in the field and getting the secondhand information, and I mean, it's just giving me the chills just thinking about it. And I'm thinking about these guys, some of them as young as 17 years old, that are going out and having these traumatic experiences. The traumatic experience starts when you get off that carol car to go to da-da-da-da-da-da and go through everything else that you go through from the first wake up when you're no longer in mom and daddy's house to the time you go through and learn to draw a weapon and the whole 9 yards. So, I mean, that's traumatic within itself for some people. I don't know about you, but I didn't wake up with somebody yelling profanities at me first thing in the morning. So it's so many levels that we need help. I mean, bottom line, regardless of what you're suffering from, and you've been in the armed forces, and you're constantly be given a brown bag once a month or once every 3 months, or they're sending you the little big white bag which wastes so much cotton picking money. I mean, they send you one prescription bottle that maybe weighs maybe a half a pound. I'm just saying half, and that's being generous. In this bag that can't even fit in your cotton picking mailbox. I mean, please tell me, how can we avoid all this craziness? Because personally, I've had enough of Big Pharma. I've lost enough to Big Pharma myself personally, and I don't want nobody else to go through what I went through in the last 3 years that I've been back here in South Carolina. And I think that's what makes me reach out to different organizations like Weed for Warriors or anybody else that's going through this to partner with them to get this message across, because for whatever reason, the people that's been elected by us and say they work for us is not listening to us.
No, they're not with us, and you got to think that there are a lot of people, and this isn't just veterans either. This is for all Americans. There are a lot of people that are making money off of our care. The pharmaceutical companies, doctors, hospitals. All those people are affected by the legalization of cannabis because it puts a huge dent in their pockets. And these people that are in charge of making these laws are going to do whatever they can to protect the pharmaceutical companies because they're what put these people in the position of power in the first place. So until we are able to get in between that system, this will continue.
Yeah, we got to find a way, though, somehow, some way. I guess it's going to have to take somebody with money to to actually go through and say, hey, look here, we want to help y'all out in some kind of way. And it's going to take somebody with some mega bucks. I mean, because we're talking about Big Pharma here. And, you know, we got all these groups and organizations, and I applaud every last one of them, because I'm with Minorities for Medical Marijuana. They're making huge waves in Florida, and they're making waves all across the country, because they're getting chapters all across the United States. So that says a lot. But it takes other people besides us. Weeds for Warriors is another program. Growth for Vets is another program. I mean, we see these programs popping up all over the place, but it's going to take more than just us to do this. We've got to have these companies that's already up and running. I mean, the ones that's got the 5 and 6 and 7 dispensaries or grows or whatever the case may be. We need y'all to kick some of them dollars back in and help us, to help all of us, because we can't do it by ourselves. I mean, I've seen the movement grow in the past few years. I mean, it's grown leaps and bounds, but it's not grown fast enough. We lose over 22 soldiers a day just from suicide. And it could be more. We talked, being the CannaMedic yesterday, talked in depth about that conversation. And that, I mean, when we lose one life, that's too many. But you losing 22 plus, that's a lot. I mean,
well, those numbers don't even consist of any kind of drug overdoses. It doesn't include opiate overdoses. It doesn't include benzo overdoses. We're talking like 15,000 veterans a year that are taking their lives due to suicide and drug overdoses. And in states that have legalized medical cannabis, we've seen a decrease for 11% in suicide rates and another 25% decrease in overdose deaths.
That is correct.
We have elected officials that will try to compare cannabis to opioids. Like, how can you compare something that takes the lives of 30,000 people a year to a plant that is literally, in the history of mankind, not ever had anybody overdose from it? Where's the comparison in that? Where's the science behind that?
Sad to say it, my friend, there's no science. I mean, I just want to be honest about you. There's no science whatsoever. I mean, that's just bottom line on that. It's just a lie that's being kept up. You know, we got 28 states in District of Columbia that has some form of cannabis bill. Then we have our states that's recreational. Now we have Jeff Sessions that has, you know, made it his life duty to ruin that for everybody. I mean, I don't understand.
His pockets are being filled with the prison complex's money, though. That's the only reason he's standing in the way of this, because we legalized cannabis, and that's going to take money out of his pockets.
Yeah, now he's pushing for low-level offenders to be locked up. And I have a problem with that. When you got that much, I didn't realize how big he was in the private prison system. And that's why I have a problem with this. And everybody, you know, I was listening to Trump supporters. You know, I love you guys. You know, you support Trump, that's on you. But let me say it once again. I told you this was going to happen. I just got to put it this way. Because once again, we're getting bent over. I mean, how many more times? I mean, and I might take some slack from this. I'm being me about this, but Trump is taking the Constitution and taking it and balled it up like toilet paper and wiped his ass with it. I mean, look what all he's done. And they were talking about, you know, I had my friends tell me that he wasn't going to let Sessions do. Sessions doing what the hell he want to do. Sure, they gave him $0, but that still don't mean that stops him. He found another way.
We're still waiting to see how all that plays out, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any help from our government in D.C. either.
No, and by him rolling back that policy, that's ridiculous. And so what I see is going to happen is in the next town halls in these states where cannabis is legal, especially in the state of Colorado, it's going to be some huge kickback behind this, because like, I can go about Colorado because I was there for a year and I seen what everything happened there. I seen the like you said, suicide rates and everything go down. I seen 3 schools being built from money from cannabis. I seen the improvements of life. I seen jobs being created. You know, all this behind cannabis.
All of it.
All of it.
Schools are being funded. There's education systems and educational process that are being funded. You got veterans that are receiving better care from cannabis, yet all across the nation, different states are doing whatever they can in order to prevent patients and veterans from receiving the freedoms that they fought for.
Yep, and I don't know about you, but I think we both said we'd honor and defend the United States, not 28 states.
That's right. I fought for all the states in this nation, not just one, not just two, not a handful. I should be able to go from state to state and to get the same medical treatment that I get at every other state with medical cannabis.
That is so real. That is so real. Hey, we're going to take a little quick break, guys, to kind of, talking about cannabis and everything that kind of gets us kind of dry. So we're going to take a little break. I'm going to give my guests a little break. Right now, you're listening to Rosemary's World of Cannabis on Thank You, 710 Radio. Once again, 710 Radio on speaker. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. We're going to be right back.
Police lights flashing, sirens in the distance. I'm thinking about putting up resistance. Babylon not try turn me into victim. Them done know me burn down this system. A gunshot bust out the window. Youngsters still popping on the window. Life taking us anywhere the wind blow. So which way the wind blow? I walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear gunshot of fire. Nozzle run red. A hustle, we a hustle, cause we have to make the bread. But one false move, why you dead? Yo, well, life ain't no game, can't take no time out. When you're in too deep, you can't climb out. Take me advice, you know one find out. You know one find out. So mind where you walk and watch where you stay. Cause one bad decision you can find yourself missing on the wrong side of the track. Yo, so mind where you walk and watch where you stay. Cause one bad decision you can find yourself missing on the wrong side of the track. Yo, miss cell phone ringing, boss man I call it. Tell me 50 things up before morning. Pray to the Lord, no one informing. Send me little warning, open up pussy hole and snitch now. Not trust no boy, not trust no bitch now. Watch where you walk, why you not trip now? Be empty, be clip now. Make sure you trust people before you deal with. Cause enough say them a chat about them prick and squealing. Them work for Babylon, me ask them what them dealing. Yo, me ask them what them dealing. Ay, yo, life ain't no joke, this not no stand-up. Fuck around and graveyard, you a end-up. Jail cell say your time you a spend no. At time you a spend now. So mind where you walk and watch where you stay. Cause one bad decision you can find yourself missing on the wrong side of the track. Yo, so mind where you walk and watch where you stay. Cause one bad decision you can find yourself missing on the wrong side of the track. Yo, confirm to the trials and tribulations. Stay focused, get a split for meditation and reach to the Father, the Almighty One. Cause him alone have the answer to the question. Mind where you step, look where you're walking. Don't expose yourself with what you're talking. Cause one bad choice put you in a coffin, yo. Who the fuck is laughing? Ay. So mind where you walk and watch where you stay. Cause one bad decision you can find yourself missing on the wrong side of the track. Yo, so mind where you walk and watch where you stay. Cause one bad decision you can find yourself missing on the wrong side of the track. Yo, hey yo, well, what them say?
And we're back. 35 minutes after the hour. You are listening to Rosemary World of Cannabis on 710 Radio. And we're talking to Weed for Warriors in North Central Florida. By the way, I got to do the hashtag. Go Gators.
Go Gators.
And we're back. But like I said, man, hey, I know, it's Weed for Warriors popping up all across the U.S. I know they're doing a big thing down in D.C. this weekend. Weed for Warriors, the D.C. chapter, with D.C. Scroggle. He gonna kill me by mispronouncing his name, but I D.C., hey, I love you. You love you, King. I love you. They're doing the Four Corners down there. They're gonna be seeding to treat veterans this weekend. What about you think about that?
Yes, ma'am. We do have an established chapter in D.C., and if there are any veterans in that area that are looking for some fellowship and some brotherhood, and just an area to where they can go and hang out with like-minded veterans, please don't hesitate to reach out to our D.C. chapter. Those guys will show you all the love and the support that you can possibly need.
Yes, they do. Matter of fact, I got a chance to talk to some of them there when I was there last year, and it's a great organization, and the things that they're doing down there in D.C., I just wish we could spread the D.C. message all the way back to the East Coast and do it that way. We'd have a lot of happy people right about now, I'll be honest with you, because, on 71, they cannot sell, but they can share.
That's right. We were in D.C. last week, actually, for a big protest, where we went from DuPont Circle down to Johns Hopkins University, and then we went from there to the White House. And
okay.
It's pretty amazing how the laws are in D.C., and then you go to different states, and then they'll use the federal government as an excuse as to why they can't expand the medical marijuana program. But then you go to D.C. where it's recreational and everything's so open.
Exactly.
And we were standing on the side of the street with our dab rigs, just passing out dabs on the side of the road. No one cared. It's so open, and it blows my mind how some of these states can use the federal government as an excuse when our own capital has laws that are extremely lenient.
Exactly. I mean, that tripped me out. I went the first couple of times I went by myself, but last year I got a chance to take my husband with me because he didn't believe the stories that I was telling him, and he almost shit his pants because he seen the police come by, and we was in a group there, and I said, "Hey, baby, calm down." The police even came up and talked to us and everything like that. I thought he was gonna pass out, and then they kept on going by where they were going, but he was like, "Oh my God," he was just miserable. I was like, "Here, we're gonna go to jail. We're gonna go to jail." I'm like, "Well, you just relax." I mean, yeah, it's a whole totally different world out in D.C. And for all my people out in D.C., I said hello and send you much love. I can't wait to see you guys soon. But yeah, I mean, it just blows the mind how different, and this is the crazy thing. D.C. is not a state, and they can do that.
Exactly.
And they can do that. That's what, I don't know.
It blows my mind too. I don't understand it. I don't even know how to put it into words because I don't understand it. It's politics. That's all it is. It's politics.
Major politics. We gotta. I'm gonna tell you like this here. If any people from DC is listening, y'all need to come on here and talk to me about how y'all got that roadmap like that. I really want to know, and that's for real. I do. I want to find out how did y'all do that, and so we can get something in this area like that where we can kind of be free. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I have people that's on my page that's in both states that are looking at moving to Maryland. They're looking at moving to D.C. Some are even at this point is desperate to go to Florida. I don't mean no disrespect about home, but they're getting to that point that they're looking at some medicine is better than none. And I don't know what to say to them because 2018 is going to be a special year. For the fact is, it's going to be a lot of people that's not going to be in the positions that they're in now. I can tell you that. One. And that don't matter what state you're in. Two.
The only thing I can say for those people is you do whatever you got to do to live a healthy and productive life. You have to move to another state to to live healthy, if you have to turn to other means to get medicine to live a healthy life, then do what you got to do to survive.
Yeah, I agree. We got moms that what breaks my heart is the moms that I've talked to in the past week that is really going through with their children. And these moms has been on both sides of the Carolinas going up testifying for numbers and numbers of years, and we've lost some on both sides to, the fact that the bills wasn't passed. And I ask this many days, how do these people sleep at night knowing that you could have did something?
It's hard to even think about that. We've had, actually in one of our, I believe it was one of the House hearings in Tallahassee, there was a representative, I won't say her name, but she was saying how she had a family member who was a child that was suffering from a really rare form of cancer, and she was to the point where she said that she was sick and tired of having to tell her own family that there was nothing that she could do about it because of the way the laws were written. Her own family members were kept out of the way from being able to access medical marijuana, and unfortunately the kid ended up losing his life. And
wow.
It's sad that happens, but sometimes that's what it takes for people to realize how much this is helping people.
Yeah, we got that scenario playing out now with the House Speaker over in North Carolina. He has a family member that needs medical cannabis, and I had her on a show. Her name is Jennifer Evans, and she called out her cousin, that is the speaker in North Carolina, to, hey, get us some help, do something. And it shouldn't have to get to that point, but if it get to that point, by all means, you don't want to use family in that sort of way, but right about now we're talking about lives we're losing just too many people to, well, let's wait and see what the FDA said, that, and that's what we be hearing here a lot in South Carolina. If one person comes up to me and say, I want to hear what the FDA got to say, I'll slap them, because the point of it is this. The FDA did their studies, and thanks to the FDA claiming that tramadol was such a safe drug, I use a CPAP machine on a regular basis as of now to sleep. So, F the FDA on that mess. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a little bitter about this, because the fact is this was unnecessary. This was unnecessary, because if the bill would have passed the time before that I was in this state, I wouldn't be on that machine. So I look at it this way. South Carolina is just making me just bitter and more bitter each day, seeing how it does its constituents. But don't be late on the tax bill.
That's right. When we had the opportunity to show some sort of science behind medical cannabis, Johns Hopkins University was going into a study that was FDA approved with MAPS, and after 2 years of not enrolling a single veteran because it was for the use of medical marijuana and how it treats PTSD, after 2 years, after receiving the funding for it, they didn't enroll one single veteran, and they just dropped out of it.
Wow.
Risking the study in its entirety.
Yeah, hopefully I get a chance sometime. I'm waiting where I can get clearance so I can travel on a regular basis. I'm going to be going up to the University of South Carolina, because they do have programs up there where they are doing current medical marijuana studies. And I want to talk to them about including the veterans in that program so we can get some help here, because that's the only way. I mean, you know as well as I do, we've been guinea pigs from the time we raised our hand to the time we get out, and if we're using the VA, we still guinea pigs. So why not use us to, if that's what they need to do, use me. I'll be patient one, I'll be patient one in a heartbeat just to get this, done, because I'm in my medical records show I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, and in my medical records also say I use cannabis for my post-traumatic stress disorder.
That in your VA medical record that they use that as something negative. I can't tell you how many times throughout my VA medical record where it says that I am dependent on cannabis, and I abuse cannabis, and I have a tendency to abuse other drugs because I smoke cannabis, and they find it in my system so many times. If I was to use the medication and prescription drugs that the VA prescribed me, I would be a heroin addict. But yet I get looked at as a criminal and a bad person because I choose to smoke cannabis over the medicine that they want to provide me.
Exactly. I don't care how they look at me at this point, and I give them a 20. When they start giving me that lecture, I give them a 25-minute more lecture on why I use cannabis. And then when they talk about all the prescription drugs that they giving me, and I tell them how many different ways they didn't work. And since I've been back this time, and I had this and I've been put on that CPAP machine, I said, don't you say, and excuse the expression, I said, don't sell me one damn word about any damn medication that y'all gonna give me besides my blood pressure medicine, because I know I got to have it. Other than that, if it's far as pain concern, you can keep it. I'm not stopping using cannabis. I'm gonna continue to use it till the day I die, for the fact is this: cannabis has done more help for me than any medication you have given me so far. I mean, if anything, you did more damage to me since I've been here.
That's right.
So,
that's 100% right.
Well, my friend, hey, I thank you, and can you let people know how to get in touch with you so we can go ahead and get the word out, get more people on board, and get people up to Tallahassee and say, hey, we have had enough. We're tired of the brown bags. We want to choose our medicine. Our medicine is cannabis.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. You guys, if there are any veterans or any advocates or anybody that just wants to know more information, you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram. It's Weed for Warriors Project, North Florida chapter. We have several events. We got on Thursday, on May 18th, down in Orlando at downtown Department of Health. We're doing a big rally to stand right now against our elected officials. May 26th, we have a chapter meeting in Jacksonville, Florida at Hydroponic Unique Goods. We're working with some vendors here in the state of Florida to get our veterans hooked up with some free medicine, hopefully. And I know down in Miami on the 9th through the 11th, we have the Southeastern Cannabis Conference and Expo, and they're being really good to our veterans and giving them free access to the event on the 10th and the 11th.
Wow, that's great. Hey, can you share that information on my Facebook page, please?
Yes, ma'am, I certainly can.
So I can go ahead and share that with other people. And I appreciate your time. And like I said, by you being a Gator, you always got a spot with me, okay?
I really appreciate you having the time to let me come on and speak today.
Hey, that's not a problem. I appreciate what you do down there in Central Florida, and I can't wait to meet you face to face and give you a big hug, all right?
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Take care. Bye, Josh.
Thanks, you too.
You just heard from Weed for Warriors of North Central Florida. Wow, I mean, people, since I've been doing this, and I've been doing this now for quite a while, we got to get out. I mean, I know it's uncomfortable for some of you to get out, even get off the couch. I understand that, but it takes a step at a time. I mean, I didn't grow up doing this, not by no means whatsoever. And some days I force myself to get up and do what I know I need to get done for others. So we got to get out, we got to get active, and we got to do this because they ain't going to do it for us. Hey, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back. You're listening to Rosemary World of Cannabis on 710 Radio. We'll be right back.
It's Conqueror, and I'm here with my sister Rosie, and we're going to cover Adele's song Hello today, reggae style here in Pissay, Solomon Islands. Tell them!
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to me to go over everything. They say that I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I forget
Hello, how are you? Well, it's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you will. And did you ever make it out of that top when nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time.
Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you sorry for everything that I've done, but when I call you, never seem to be home. Hello from the other side. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you sorry for breaking your heart, that it don't matter clearly to tell you apart anymore.
Oh, and I tell you about no. I'm so sorry, baby. Oh, girl. And I tell you about I hope you hear me, baby.
What about my mom's gang? Rosie and Conqueror, I tell them again. Whoa, whoa, yeah. It's a healing of the nation, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Well, what them say, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Hurry up and legalize, so me sing again. Where me woulda me come from, where the price of earth is too steep. Oh yeah, me want get a quarter allowed, but me struggle to make ends meet. Oh yeah. So all my Bermudians like just spliffs and let them know. Hey, we not born regular, it's only high grade that below. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Hurry up and legalize, so we sing again. Can somebody tell me when my government will see? Oh yeah. A lot of these countries that legalize ganja are dead free. Yo, stop living in the past, have to keep up with the times. Don't charge me with possession, stop messing up the life. Don't pressure the people, stop hiking up the price. You're telling pure lies, and now you be a despise. So, me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Hurry up and legalize, so me sing again. Spread them around, plant them all over. Don't cut them down, Mr. Officer, no son. Me love the feeling from the healing, oh yeah. So let the herbs grow to the ceiling. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Hurry up and legalize, so me sing again.
It's 56 minutes after the hour. Hey, we just about through another great show today. Once again, I can't say enough. Thank you, We for Warriors of North Central Florida for calling in and hanging out with us for today. We appreciate it. Hey, we're going to be hitting other people all across the United States. I don't know who's going to be on with us yet tomorrow because I got a couple of callbacks I got to make. But trust me, always check it out. I always post an hour before the show who's going to be that special guest for today. You never know, it might be you. So if you're interested and you have something, a product, good, or service, cannabis related, once again, cannabis related, or better yet, if you have a job that's in the cannabis industry and you're needing help to try getting it filled, we like to talk to you as well. You know, we got to reach out in every branch, every area, every little nook, every little cranny, because the point of it is this: nobody's free until we all free. And I always say that, guys. I mean that to the bottom of my heart. Let me go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're in tune to 710 Radio.
You're here, I'm pleased, I really dig your company, your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me, I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free, come on and go with me. Let's take a long walk around the park. After dark, find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about Surah 31:18. Your background, it ain't squeaky clean shit. Sometimes we all got to swim upstream. You ain't no saint, we all a sinner. But you put your good foot down and make your soul the winner. I respect that, man, you're so fat. And you're all that, plus supreme. Then you're humble, man, I'm numb, yo, with feeling. I can feel everything that you bring. Let's take a long walk around the park. After dark, find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about Revelations 3:17. Or maybe we could see a movie, or maybe we could see a play on Saturday. Or maybe we could read and feel the breeze and listen to a symphony. Or maybe chill and just be. Or maybe we could take a cruise and listen to the roots. Or maybe eat some passion fruit. Or maybe cry to the blues. Or maybe we could just be silent. Relaxation
Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking that long walk in just a few minutes. Hey guys, when I call and say, or when I put on the air and say hit me up, at least let me get off the air first before you hit me up like you do. I appreciate the love though. Wow, what a response. Hey guys, once again, I cannot thank you enough for tuning in and hanging out with us. And if you listen on this on the replay, once again, thank you so much. Because without you, I would not be who I am today. Believe it or not, by you emailing me, Facebooking me, tweeting me, whatever you do, gives me the strength to keep moving. So keep it up, guys. I appreciate you all. And for those people that like to get on my Facebook page thinking I'm selling weed, let me put this little note of advice to you. I don't sell weed. I don't push weed. I don't even recommend you get weed through Facebook or any other thing like that. So knock it off. If I haven't responded to you by now, I figure you 5-0. So have fun with that, okay? Hey guys, I'm going to end it with one of my favorite songs. You'll catch the drift of the message in the Pot Shot parody. Because I miss Denver, Colorado. I miss all my friends out there in Denver. I love you all. Big hugs and kisses from all of you. 710 Radio, once again, I cannot thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to be free and be me. And to let everybody else know one day we'll all be free. Hey, y'all enjoy the music. I'm out. Don't forget to ring the bell.
Puff, 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 puff,
I'm gonna smoke some weed. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a huntin', looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome.
Walk into my house like, what up? I got some good pot. I'm just pumped up, got some herb from the pot shop. Ice in my fridge, it used to be frosty. My friends like, damn, that's a stoned ass donkey. Rolling in hella high, looking like it's FIFA time. Dominating all my friends as I eat some chili fries. Draped in a Snuggie with my girl sitting next to me. Probably shouldn't have had a big gulp full of iced tea. But shit, it was 99 cents. I'll be blazing and smoking it, about to go and get some munchies snacks. Passing up on those Cracker Jacks, Reese's Pieces are where it's at. Gotta get me some soda pop. Cottonmouth has been creeping up, but can't remember where I put my keys. Yeah, that's what's up. I'ma take your grandpa's ride. I'ma take your grandpa's ride. No, for real, ask your grandpa, can I take a 65? DeVille cruising to my local Publix. Nothing better than rolling with two super fly chicks. They have frozen burritos. I bought frozen burritos. I bought some Ben and Jerry's, and then I bought some Cheetos. Hello, hello, my main man Obama. A couple states have just reformed their laws on marijuana. What you gonna do, send the feds there? Hell no, the DEAs would be like, aw, they got volcanoes.
I'm gonna smoke some weed, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a huntin', looking for a pot shop, this is fucking awesome. I'm gonna smoke some weed, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a huntin', looking for a pot shop, this is fucking awesome.
What you know about the science of marijuana? What you know about people suffering from glaucoma? They need it, it helps them with their condition. If you don't believe me, then just ask some eye physicians. Thank your granddad for voting for that guy, Richard Nixon is the president who made the plant illegal. But science is now showing that it's medicine for people, and the private sector's fighting to keep all of that illegal. Alcohol and tobacco, pharmaceutical prisons. I'll take those 4 major lobby groups and fight those motherfuckers. They're making money day and night, all those motherfuckers. And bribing Congress out of sight, all those motherfuckers. They'd be like, oh, it's immoral and unhealthy. I'm like, how many people are you making wealth? Anti-marijuana lobbies are making all kinds of profits, and they don't want you to stop it because of all the special interest. I call that getting swindled and pimp shit. I call that getting tricked by the government. That law's hella old, so it's time to update it, regulate it, and then get it under state control. Peak game, look into my political telescope. Think it's gonna stay like this forever? Not hella won't. Not hella won't.
Hey Obama, stop being a hypocrite. You used to smoke weed, fool.
I'm gonna smoke some weed, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a huntin', looking for a pot shop, this is fucking awesome. Let's end the war on drugs, it's time to pull the plug. These special interest groups are nothing more than corporate thugs. Let's end the war on weed, the people have agreed. These special interest groups have built these laws with bribery.
Is that your grandma's pipe?
Just gonna stand here and watch you place sour diesel, purple kush, blueberry haze. Just gonna stand here and watch you get high. That's alright, I think it should be legalized. Should be legalized. It should be legalized. Yeah.
You have just heard from 710 Radio out of Denver, Colorado. Be aware of Rock Hill, South Carolina. You know what I'm talking about, y'all? If you don't, tune in, you'll find out soon. Rosemary Words of Cannabis. Hey, y'all, I'm SOS. That means smoking one for our soldiers. Son, we're out.